Hi, welcome to day 27 of our breath, body balance, meditation experiment featuring the reading of Proverbs. So breath, body, balance. 1, 2, 3. Today is the 27th of October, and what I wanted to do, we have 5 days, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll read the Proverbs 31, so that culminates everything. Yesterday we read about fools with the 4 different definitions: a person who acts unwisely or imprudent, a silly person, a clown or a jester, someone devoted to an activity that is an excess, or to trick or deceive. And today's Proverbs 27 doesn't use the word fool so much, yet it talks about maybe the relationship with avoiding being a fool, I would say, or how do we deal with foolishness. I have 3 Bibles before me today. We're going to do it a little different. I'm going to try something new here. We haven't done this before, and since we've had nearly 4 weeks, 27 days of meditation, I'd like you to focus on your breathing and take it to all the spots that we've been meditating on while I read from 3 different Bibles. So I'm going to read Proverbs 27 3 times. Once from each Bible. I'm going to read the Orthodox Study Bible. Then I have the New King James Study Bible and my little gift Bible that I'd given my mother in 1994. So we will begin with the Orthodox Study Bible. And just a recap of the acupressure meridians. I think of, acupressure, acupuncture, but also accurate mindset, accurate protocol, accurate assessment tools. How's our breathing? Are we getting it deep into the belly? What are we getting deep into the belly? It's food for thought. How's our heart? What we breathe in, what we take into our belly, our thoughts directly affect our heart and our entire muscular system. And the health of our muscular system determines the health of our nervous system and circulatory system. What are we taking in physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually? As I read through each one of these translations and versions, I could see every level, the spirit, the thoughts, the emotions, and the actual physical manifestation of lack of knowledge or wisdom, or the intention to find and honor knowledge and wisdom. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what the next day will bring forth. Let your neighbor praise you, and not your own mouth, a stranger, and not your own lips. A stone is heavy and sand is cumbersome, but the wrath of a man without discernment is heavier than both. Wrath is merciless, and anger passionate. But jealousy supports nothing. Open reproofs are better than hidden love. The wounds of a friend are more trustworthy than the voluntary kisses of an enemy. A satiated soul mocks honeycombs, but to a hungry soul, even bitter things appear sweet. As when a bird flies down from its own nest, so is a man enslaved whenever he becomes a fugitive from his own place. The heart delights in perfumes, wines, and incenses, but the soul is broken by mishaps. Do not abandon your friend or the friend of your father. And when you have misfortune, do not go to your brother's house. A friend nearby is better than a brother far away. My son, become wise, that my heart may be glad, and turn away from your reproachable words. An astute man hides when evil is at hand, but when men without discernment are at hand, they will pay the penalty. If a haughty man passes by, take away his garment, for he lays waste the goods of another. Whoever blesses a friend early in the morning with a loud voice, he will not seem different from one who curses him. Continual dripping on a rainy day drives a man from his house. In like manner, a contentious woman also drives a man from his own house. The north wind is a harsh wind, and a prosperous man is called harsh. Iron sharpens iron, and a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. Whoever plants a fig tree will eat its fruit, and whoever guards his master will be honored. As faces are not like other faces, so neither are the hearts of men. Hades and destruction are not satiated. In like manner, the eyes of men are also insatiable. He whose eye is fixed is an abomination to the Lord, and the uninstructed are intemperate with the tongue. Proving by fire is a way of testing for silver and gold, but a man is tested by the mouth of those who praise him. A lawless heart seeks evil things, but an upright heart seeks knowledge. If you should whip a man without discernment in the midst of the council and dishonor him, you would not remove his lack of discernment. Know thoroughly the souls of your sheep, and you will set your heart on your flocks. Since strength and might are not in man forever, neither are they transmitted from generation to generation. Take care of the green plants in the field, and cut the herbs short, and gather the grass of the mountains, that you may have the wool of sheep for your clothing. Honor the field, so there may be lambs for you. My son, you have strong sayings from me for your life and for the life of your servants. Chapter 27 from the Old NIV. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring forth. Let another praise you and not your own mouth, someone else and not your own lips. Stone is heavy and sand a burden, but provocation by a fool is heavier than both. Anger is cruel and fury overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy? Better is open rebuke than hidden love. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. He who is full loathes honey, but to the hungry even what is bitter tastes sweet. Like a bird that strays from its nest is a man who strays from his home. Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of one's friend springs from his earnest counsel. Do not forsake your friend and the friend of your father, and do not go to your brother's house when disaster strikes you. Better a neighbor nearby than a brother far away. Be wise, my son, and bring joy to my heart. Then I can answer anyone who treats me with contempt. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and suffer for it. Take the garment of one who puts up security for a stranger. Hold it in pledge if he does it for a wayward woman. If a man loudly blesses his neighbor early in the morning, it will be taken as a curse. A quarrelsome wife is like a constant dripping on a rainy day. Restraining her is like restraining the wind, or grasping oil with the hand. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. He who tends a fig tree will eat its fruit, and he who looks after his master will be honored. As water reflects a face, so a man's heart reflects the man. Death and destruction are never satisfied, and neither are the eyes of man. The crucible for silver and the furnace for gold, but a man is tested by the praise he receives. Though you grind a fool in mortar, grinding him like grain with a pestle, you will not remove his folly. Be sure you know the condition of your flocks, and give careful attention to your herds. For riches do not endure forever, and a crown is not secure for all generations. When the hay is removed and the new growth appears, the grass from the hills is gathered in. The lambs will provide you with clothing, and the goats with the price of a field. You will have plenty of goat's milk to feed you and your family, and to nourish your servant girls. This is chapter 27 from the New King James. This New King James 2017. So it's the newest of these three. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring forth. Let another man praise you, and not your own mouth, a stranger, and not your own lips. A stone is heavy, and sand is weighty, but a fool's wrath is heavier than both of them. Wrath is cruel, and anger a torrent, but who is able to stand before jealousy? Open rebuke is better than love carefully concealed. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. A satisfied soul loathes the honeycomb, but to a hungry soul every bitter thing is sweet. Like a bird that wanders from its nest is a man who wanders from his place. Ointment and perfume delight the heart, and the sweetness of a man's friend gives delight by hearty counsel. I think that's my favorite one. The sweetness of a man's friend gives delight by hearty counsel. You know you're among good friends when you can give hearty counsel. Do not forsake your own friend or your father's friend, nor go to your brother's house in the day of your calamity. Better is a neighbor nearby than a brother far away. My son, be wise, and make my heart glad, that I may answer him who reproaches me. A prudent man foresees evil and hides himself. The simple pass on and are punished. Take the garment of him who is surety for a stranger, and hold it in pledge when he is surety for a seductress. He who blesses his friend with a loud voice, rising early in the morning, will be counted a curse to him. A continual dripping on a very rainy day and a contentious woman are alike. Whoever restrains her restrains the wind and grasps oil with his right hand. As iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. Whoever keeps the fig tree will eat its fruit. So he waits on the master. So he who waits on his master will be honored. As in water, face reflects face, so a man's heart reveals the man. Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied. The refining pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, and a man is valued by what others say of him. Though you grind a fool in a mortar with a pestle along with crushed grain, yet his foolishness will not depart from him. Be diligent to know the state of your flocks, and attend to your herds, for riches are not forever, nor does a crown endure to all generations. When the hay is removed and the tender grass shows itself, and the herbs of the mountains are gathered in, the lambs will provide your clothing, and the goats the price of a field. You shall have enough goat's milk for your food, for the food of your household, and the nourishment of your maidservants. So encouraging. I really like the hearty counsel of one's friend. But then also, I want to read, I think it's 27:19. It's not stated this way in the other two versions. As faces are not like other faces, so neither are the hearts of men. We're so different, each one of us. And it just takes me back to meditating day and night, checking in with our breath for ourselves and the people that we encounter. What is true? What is honest? Are we respecting each other for their individuality? Do we really know these people? Or are we just going on hearsay, what others say that weren't really there? We have to see each other face to face. It's how it used to be, face to face. And really know each other. To truly know each other, I believe we have to truly have the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of truth, the Spirit of integrity, which will allow for joy, peace, patience, and kindness. So may we have that abundance. Today's readings, the 27th chapters, ended with abundance. You know, we're approaching Thanksgiving. It's right around the corner. So let's begin to prepare ourselves. All right. Thanks again, my friends, for hanging out here with me and listening. And take care.